Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fandom UK. Hope you guys doing well, and a pleasure to have you with us. If you are new to the channel, we are here to cover Cardiff City v Bristol Rovers. Sorry, Bristol City. My apologies, guys. Bristol City in the Championship as they go head to head for the points. Obviously, this is a derby game, so hopefully, be a good game, guys. So, welcome to the show. As I say, if you're new to the channel, welcome if you're a regular fan dinner. So, we're off and underway, guys. Apologies, the radar is slightly ahead of me on the TV, on the screen to what I'm seeing on the TV, but you have the option. You can listen to me or you can watch the radar. Ball knocked out of play straight away on this near side, so that's going to be a throw in early here to Cardiff. Ball back in play as Bristol City challenge for it, and it's gone straight out of play for another corner on the another throw in. Sorry, on this near side, right in front of the dugouts. Now Cardiff throwing it forward. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Bristol Rovers. Bristol City. Why do I keep saying Rovers? What a fool I am. Bristol City. Oh, Cardiff have won it back here as they charge towards the box and getting the shot off, and the Bristol City goalkeeper getting down low there and making the save. So ball now with Bristol City as they play it out wide on the far side, closed down by Cardiff. City just managing to retain it there. As now they chip the ball forward up the field. It's intercepted by Bristol City just inside the Cardiff half. Now they chip it in behind, trying to get in behind the Cardiff defence, but Cardiff just managed to knock it away as it goes out of play on the far side for a throw-in to Bristol City, right next to the corner flag, about 5 yards from the flag, actually. So throw in for Bristol City on the far side here. It's actually, yeah, it's actually more like 10 yards, that. Ball now back in play. Thrown into the box. Bristol City latching onto it there, but Cardiff make the challenge, and now Cardiff coming away with it as they race out wide on this near side, forced to cut it back under pressure there. As now Cardiff trying to work it forward down this near side, but quickly challenged by Bristol City. As Bristol City managed to come away with it. Now they play it into the middle of the park. It's worked out wide on the far side. Now just cut back in towards the edge of the centre circle. Ball chipped out to this near side as now they come towards the edge of the box, racing towards the byline. But Cardiff just make the challenge there, and it's gone behind and out of play. So Cardiff now with the goal kick. Ball knocked long down the field. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Bristol City. As Bristol now knock it forward. It's knocked back in the direction it came from by Cardiff. Bit of head tennis going on here. Eventually it's knocked out wide to the far side as Bristol City just getting back to intercept it and playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball knocked long straight down the field as it's intercepted there by Cardiff on the halfway line. Now Cardiff on the far side trying to come forward, but closed down by Bristol City there as they're forced to play it back to their centre backs. Now Cardiff working the ball out wide on this near side. Ball played forward, closed down by Bristol City as Cardiff managed to retain it. City coming to challenge for it there, but the ball eventually goes out of play as it actually ricocheted off the Cardiff player, and it's gone out for a Bristol City throw-in. Now the ball back in play as they play it into the middle of the park on the edge of the centre circle. It's worked out wide on the far side as they just cut it back inside there. Cardiff coming to press the ball. As Bristol City just managed to retain it. Now it's played forward. Worked out wide again on the far side here. Eventually, Cardiff backing off as Bristol City play it back into their own half. Now they work it forward as they just managed to retain it there. Now the ball played into the centre circle as Cardiff again closing the space, trying to make the challenge. They managed to come away with it here, Cardiff, and now Cardiff trying to get on the attack, but quickly challenged. They've played it forward there, and that's a mistimed pass as they give possession back to Bristol City. Now Bristol City with the possession on this near side, trying to work it forward, challenged by Cardiff, as eventually Cardiff come away with it and just play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball worked out wide on the far side as it's played forward. Cardiff now racing into the Bristol City half. Now Cardiff on the far side, just managing to keep the ball under pressure as they work the ball up towards the edge of the box here. Pressed well by Bristol City, but Cardiff managing to retain it. It's knocked away as Cardiff they didn't keep the ball under control there, and Bristol City managing to blast the ball up the field to clear their lines, and Cardiff just knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Now Cardiff again try and build from the back. Now the ball played forward on this near side. Closed down by Bristol City. Cardiff just playing it back into the middle here. Now it's worked out wide on the far side as eventually they just cut it back there to the goalkeeper. Oh, bollocks. Now the ball with Cardiff at the back as they play it forward here. Working the ball out wide on the far side. Closed down by Bristol City. Cardiff just managed to retain it here. So, played back towards the edge of the box here. And it's now Cardiff switching the play out to this near side. Just cut back into the middle. As again, Bristol City coming to press the ball. Cardiff just managing to retain it there as they eventually work it out wide on the far side and then play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Pitchside is with us. How you doing, mate? Pitchside saying, all right, mate. Near time, I head over to the mate's house and then go and watch Portsdown. Big match today. Yeah, you guys kicking off at 5:30 today, aren't you, if I remember rightly? Although I did look for it. It's no TV channel showing it that I can find. I did look to see if any TV channel were covering it, but couldn't find one. But yeah, good luck today, mate. Big game for you guys. As I say, with a later kickoff. But welcome to the show, Pitchside. Hope you're well and have an enjoyable day, mate, with your mate. And hope the game goes your team's way. So, yeah, welcome to the show, mate. The referee's blown for a foul on the far side. So it's going to be a free kick to Cardiff out on that far side. It's about 30 yards, maybe slightly more from goal out on that far side. Good opportunity to get a direct shot or possibly, I think more likely it'll be a cross into the box, but you never know. So just coming up to 9 minutes gone. Cardiff now with a free kick. It's crossed into the box, headed away. Bristol City managed to intercept it outside the box. Now they're trying to knock it away, but Cardiff just getting back to intercept it and knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper to see out the danger there. It's now Cardiff to play out from the back. Ball worked out wide on this near side. It's knocked long down the field as it just gets away from them there, and it's gone out of play for a goal kick to Bristol City. Pitch side saying, think Bristol will win this. Do you think so? Well, at the moment, it's a tough one to call. We're only just, like I said, just over 9 minutes in. Bristol have had a bit of attacking momentum early on, but in fairness, and I'm totally neutral in this one, the majority of it has been with Cardiff at the moment. Possession-wise and attacking momentum, but we're still early in the game. You expect the away team to absorb a certain amount of pressure in the first 20 minutes of a game when they, especially in a derby game. So Cardiff now on this near side as they try to knock it up the field, and it's just deflected out of play. That's going to be a throw-in on this near side. But yep, good shout, pitch side. Good shout, mate. They'll have to absorb a fair amount of pressure if they're to win. Pitch side to no, mate. Unfortunately, only one match gets covered per week, and that was yesterday. Right. Well, I didn't know. Obviously, I don't know. I don't have access to. I don't know if there's club channels for Northern Irish clubs. I've not come across any. But yeah, like I say, that's disappointing. Disappointing. I just thought, because normally if it's a later kickoff like that, normally they rearrange a later kickoff for 5:30. Well, they do in England and Scotland anyway, for TV reasons normally. So I thought it might be the same in Northern Ireland, mate. Now the ball on the far side with Cardiff as they cut back into the middle here, closed down by Bristol City. Cardiff just managing to retain it there. So now they work it back out wide on the far side, hugging the touchline, under pressure, but just managed to keep the ball there. As now they work their way through the press, but again, quickly challenged there by Bristol City. Cardiff now working it forward. Ball crossed into the box, and the goalkeeper intercepts that comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Bristol City. Sorry, guys, just let me grab my finger here. I've dropped it. Sorry about that, guys. Now the ball with Bristol City as they play it out wide on this near side, racing towards the byline. Ball crossed in there. It's intercepted by Cardiff. Cardiff knocking it away out to this near side as Bristol City come to challenge, and they managed to blast the ball up the field and back into their own half. Say now try and build again from the back. Goalkeeper chooses to take the long ball low as he knocks it long straight down the centre of the field. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as Cardiff come to press the ball. Cardiff have managed to intercept it there as they now switch the play out to the opposite side of the field. Closed down by Bristol City. As Cardiff just managed to keep it there and eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now, pitch side saying, is that the new Cardiff badge on the thumbnail? Heard they were getting a new one. I'm not sure. They've had that one for a little while, I think, to be fair, mate. I think. Yeah, they've had it. They've had it this season, last season, I think. So they have had it that one for a while. I don't know if they're bringing a new one out. Clubs change their badges these days more than they need to. To be fair, even my own club's guilty of that. Now the ball on the far side with Cardiff. And they're just knocking about outside the edge of their own box. It's chipped long up the field, intercepted by Bristol City on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's knocked forward as Cardiff just trying to keep the ball on the edge of the centre circle there. But Bristol City come away with it. Now Bristol City charging out wide on this near side as Cardiff quickly get players back to press the ball. And eventually the ball has gone out of play on this near side for a throw-in. But yeah, you might be just new that you've not seen it for a while. But like I say, I'm sure they've had it for at least a season or two. I'm sure they had it last season, that one. So unless you maybe there's another new one coming out that you've heard about that I've not heard about, mate. To be fair, now the ball with Bristol City midway inside their own half as they work it out wide on the far side, close down here by Cardiff. Before eventually the ball has gone out of play on the far side for a throw in. Now the ball thrown forward as it's gone out for another throw in there. So this time they're throwing to Cardiff on the far side of the field, just inside their own half of the pitch. Taking their time over this, Cardiff. Now the ball thrown long forward down the field, headed back in the direction it came from. As both sets of players tussling for it there. It's Cardiff that managed to come away with it. Now Cardiff just cutting it back there as they play it back towards the edge of their own box and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper as Bristol City come to press the ball. The goalkeeper knocks it long and he's ended up knocking it out of play on the far side. And that's a throw into Bristol City just inside the Cardiff half, about, well, about 10 yards inside the Cardiff half there. Ball now played back to the edge of the centre circle. As now they try and work it forward. It's worked back out wide on the far side, closed down by Cardiff. As Bristol City now working the ball forward, trying to get in behind the Cardiff defence, but Cardiff just managed to get back and intercept it, but forced to knock it away. Out for a throw in on the far side under pressure there. Pitch side saying, heard that Newport, Cardiff, Swansea, Wrexham, Knights might go into the Welsh League and it would offer European qualification places, but talks broke down. I'm not sure that had happened, to be fair. Yep. Well, it's a great idea in theory, to be fair. I don't think those clubs would give up the opportunity to be part of the Premier League, right? That's what they're not going to do. They're not going to give up the chance of obviously the Premier League riches. They might not get European football, but the riches that come with being part of the Premier League are too tempting to give up, I think, mate. But yeah, it would be awesome to see a totally Welsh league. But like I say, can't see those clubs being satisfied with the financial package. Ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away. Now the ball, well, they're coming together there, but now Bristol City coming away with it as they work it out wide on this near side. Now it's knocked long out wide to the far side, but the ball just gets away from them there as it bounces out of play for a throw-in. But yeah, not heard that pitch side, to be fair, but would be certainly an interesting scenario. But like I say, I can't see those bigger Welsh clubs giving up the riches or the opportunity for the riches of the Premier League. So ball now back with the Cardiff City goalkeeper as he plays it out wide on the far side. Now Cardiff coming forward, closed down by Bristol City here, but Cardiff managed to retain it. Now they work it down that far side, hugging the touchline as they come racing forward into the Bristol half of the field. And Bristol making the challenge there just on the edge of the box and managed to knock it away. And now Bristol City trying to get on the counter-attack, working the ball forward down the far side, but Cardiff just managed to get back and intercept it as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as they now charge forward, working their way into the Bristol half of the field. It's played into the middle as Cardiff now switching the play out to the opposite side of the field, quickly moving up towards the edge of the box as Bristol come to press the ball. Cardiff just managed to keep it there under pressure. It's worked into the middle of the park before eventually played back out wide on that far side. Now it's chipped right across the field out to this near side as Cardiff come to the byline. It's crossed in, but the goalkeeper manages to come and intercept that comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Bristol City. If you just joined us, guys, don't forget, please do hit the like button if you like us covering your team or this game. That's the best way to let us know. And do feel free to drop your comments in the Fanden community chat if you have any thoughts. Now the ball with Bristol City as they try and build out from the back. Cardiff just sitting off here at the moment as Bristol play it forward. Now it's worked out wide on the far side as they try to work it forward, but closed down there by Cardiff. Just managed to retain the ball there, though, Bristol City, as they're forced to play it back to their centre-backs just on the edge of the centre circle. Now they work it back out wide on the far side. Again, closed down by Cardiff, but Bristol managing to retain it there. Just played into the centre circle again. Now they play it forward down the centre as they charge towards the edge of the box. Challenge comes in there from Cardiff. No foul given. And now Cardiff trying to get on the counter-attack as they eventually go down. And the referee is going to give the foul there. Bristol City not happy with that decision by the referee. They feel that the referee ignored a foul claim of theirs. And now he's going to give a yellow card to, is it Tween? Well, the commentators here are saying Tween should shut up. But I no, I don't believe he should. I think he's, you know, at the end of the day, free speech. You know what I mean? If the lad's frustrated, so Scott Tween booked by the referee as the referee suppresses free speech. Ball played out wide on this near side as it's gone out of play there for a throw-in. So throw-in on this near side for Bristol Rovers. Why do I keep saying that? Bristol City, sorry. Bristol City throwing it long. It's knocked on there as Cardiff come to challenge for it. Bristol City come to press the ball as Cardiff come away with it. Now Cardiff just playing it back to the goalkeeper. It's knocked long out wide to this near side, but a poor ball there by the goalkeeper as it goes out of play. And that's going to be another throw-in on this near side to Bristol City. So Bristol City now with the throw-in midway inside their own half on this near side of the field. It's thrown long up to the halfway line, headed on as Cardiff managed to come away with it. Now Cardiff just cutting it back there as they play it in towards the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on the far side as Cardiff now coming forward. Just cutting it back slightly there as Bristol come to press the ball. Cardiff managed to retain it though as they now work it in behind. Or attempt to, but eventually forced to cut it back as Bristol come to... sorry, guys, frog in the throat. Come to challenge for it there. Now it's worked all the way back to the halfway line and Cardiff trying to come forward down the centre. Challenged there by Bristol, but Cardiff managed to retain it. As now they race into the box here. Quickly charged down there by Bristol as Cardiff just managed to keep it, but eventually they try and play it forward into the box there. They were pushed out wide on this near side. They tried to cut it back into the box and the ball eventually was intercepted by Bristol, who knocked the ball away long up the field to clear their lines. Now ball on the far side with Cardiff as it's just gone out for a throw-in midway inside their own half of the field. So if you are just joining us, guys, if you like us covering your team or this game, best way to let us know is hitting that like button. We are currently 24 minutes gone. It's Cardiff 0, Bristol City 0. end to end so far, but it has been Cardiff that have had the slightly better of the possession. Now the ball knocked forward as Bristol managed to knock it back in the direction it came from. Now Cardiff knock it back up the field though as it's won back by Bristol City on the edge of the centre circle. Now they try and come forward into the Cardiff half, but again forced to cut it back there as Cardiff quickly come to press from the front. Now it's chipped out wide on this near side as Bristol now working the ball forward. They just managed to retain it under pressure there. So now they play it into the middle of the park, but eventually forced back into their own half as the ball just takes a deflection there off the Cardiff forward and rolls all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper switching the play as he knocks it out wide on the far side of the field. It's chipped forward there by Bristol as they try and get it in behind the Cardiff defence, but Cardiff switched onto it there, but eventually it has been knocked out of play on the far side for a throw-in. So throw-in on the far side for Cardiff. It's thrown long up the field, headed up into the air. Both sets of players trying to win it there as Bristol managed to chip it back in the direction it came from. There's a bit of a tussle going on there on the edge of the Cardiff box. So Cardiff try and clear their lines, but it takes a deflection and it's gone out of play for a Cardiff throwing on that far side, deep inside their own half of the field. So throwing for Cardiff. It's about 10 yards from the corner flag on that far side. Long throw forward, headed up into the air by Bristol as it just bounces out of play again on the far side, but this time further up the field. So throwing on the far side to Cardiff again here. This time it's about 20 yards, maybe slightly less from the halfway line. Ball back in play. Now it's chipped forward as it's headed on there. And Bristol just managed to intercept it as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now knocks it long up the field. Now, the referee's blown. What's he blown for here? Well, Bristol City were about to get on this. What the hell? What the hell is she going on about? Oh my God, the flag has gone up there for an offside. Where the hell was the offside? Well, female linesman on the far side giving an offside, which didn't appear to be offside. In fact, there was not one player that was even remotely offside from what I could see. So I don't know what the hell she was seeing. Now the ball knocked up the field as Cardiff get a shot off, but it's intercepted comfortably there by the Bristol City goalkeeper. Too much into the goalkeeper's easy reach there. It's now Bristol City trying to get on the attack on the far side. It's chipped forward, out wide to this near side as they switch the play well there. And now Bristol crossing it into the box. It's headed away by Cardiff. Not fully cleared here, though. As both sets of players trying to win it outside the box before eventually the referee blows for a foul. And that's going to be a free kick to Cardiff just outside their own box. So Cardiff now coming forward. Just cutting it back into the middle there. As now they work it out wide on the far side. It's chipped long down the field. As Bristol trying to get back there and keep it in play, but they couldn't get back to it quick enough as it just rolls out of play on the far side for a throw-in. So throwing to Bristol City, deep inside their own half of the field on that far side, only a few yards from the corner flag. Now they throw it long up the field as it's intercepted by Bristol City. Now they play it into the middle of the park, but Cardiff just managing to get back there and head it back to the goalkeeper. Now Cardiff try and build in from the back as they come out wide on this near side. Choose to cut it back into the middle here as Bristol come to press the ball. Cardiff just managed to retain it though. As now they switch the play out to the opposite side of the field. It's knocked forward up towards the edge of the centre circle. Closed down here by Bristol, but Cardiff still coming here. As they work it out wide on the far side, taking it towards the byline, working the ball forward here as they work towards the edge of the box, and eventually Bristol make the challenge, and the ball has gone out of play on the far side for a throw-in deep inside the Bristol City half of the field. So throwing to Cardiff. Well, it's all the fans of these clubs. I thought this was a popular fixture down in your part of the world. If you're a Cardiff or Bristol City fan, clearly not as popular as we've been led to believe here up north. Now the ball with Cardiff on that far side as they play it forward. Bristol challenging for it. And it's gone out of play there for a throw-in on the far side of the field. So Cardiff now with the throw-in on that far side. A long throw into the box. It's headed up into the air. Now Bristol managing to get the ball as it comes down as they quickly play it out wide on this near side. Racing forward into the Cardiff half as they manage to knock it into the box there, but the goalkeeper comes to intercept it, and the Bristol City Bristol City forward raced into the box there, and he ended up clattering with the goalkeeper. Well, the referee, I don't think he's going to give the penalty here. He's not got the backbone to give the decision against the Cardiff fans, with Cardiff being the home team. But Armstrong making a good lunge forward there, and that is arguably a penalty. So Armstrong with the clattering into the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper came out and threw his body in front of the feet of Armstrong, but the referee says no penalty, so it's going to be a corner on this near side for Bristol City. Ball crossed in, knocked away. Bristol City managed to win it back on the edge of the box. It's crossed back out wide on this near side. As they knocked the ball into the box, it's knocked away, but Bristol managed to retain it as they're forced to play it all the way back to the halfway line. Cardiff coming to press the ball. Now it's worked out wide again on this near side as Bristol City coming forward, playing it back into the middle of the park. As Cardiff come to press the ball here, trying to cross the ball in there, Bristol City, but it's blocked off and goes out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Now Bristol working the ball forward on this near side. It's just chipped towards the edge of the box here as they take it towards the byline, just cut back as now they try and cross it in, and well, eventually there's a foul as Cardiff managed to come away with it, and they tried to get breaking out from the back there, but they was just pulled down by the Bristol player, and the referee blows for the foul. So free kick on this near side for Cardiff. Ball now worked across the edge of their own box as they play it out towards the opposite side of the field. Bristol coming to press the ball. Cardiff chip it long down the field. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Bristol as Cardiff managed to latch onto it there on the halfway line. Now they race forward as Bristol come to challenge, and there's a coming together there. The referee's blown for the foul, and he's going to give another booking here to Bristol City. Yeah, well, just seeing the replay there, that was a lunging challenge from Bristol City. Yeah, it's not the best challenge. He's took the man and not the ball. So Ross McCorry is booked by the referee with a yellow card. Free kick on the far side for Cardiff. It's midway inside the Bristol half of the field out on that far side. So free kick to be taken now. Ball crossed in. Headed away by Bristol. Cardiff trying to win it back outside the box. They managed to. Now they chip it out wide on the far side. Bristol coming to challenge. Cardiff just managed to retain it there. Now Cardiff taking it towards the byline, trying to cross it in. It's knocked away by Bristol. So eventually there's a coming together. And the referee has stopped the play again here for another foul, this time to Bristol City. So the referee is going to book the Cardiff player for that. Don't forget, if you just join us, guys, please do hit the like button if you like us covering your team or this game. Would be appreciated. Helps us identify which clubs you guys appreciate us covering here on Fanden. Which clubs you appreciate us covering. So it's Sivert Mansvik, booked there by the referee. We are currently on 36 minutes gone, guys. It's 0-0. Now, Bristol with a free kick as it's chipped long out wide to this near side. Cardiff heading it forward as Bristol City managed to come away with it. Just playing it in towards the edge of the centre circle. So now they work the ball forward down the centre. It's played out wide on this near side. So they just cut it back there. But managed to keep the ball on the edge of the box as Bristol trying to get the shot off there from outside the box, but it's blocked off by Cardiff. And now Cardiff trying to break out as they play it out wide on the far side. And a clumsy challenge there by Bristol sees the referee blow for the foul. And that's going to be a Cardiff free kick on the far side. Just to let you guys know what's going on around the ground, Leicester still 0-0 with Arsenal in the Premier League. In the Championship, as we know, it's 0-0 right here. Oxford v Portsmouth, match suspended. I'm not sure why. Preston v Burnley is currently 0-0 in the Lancashire Derby. 40 minutes gone in that one. And in League One, guys, Cambridge United 0-0 with Exeter. Northampton Town 2-0 down to Wrexham. And in League Two, Wimbledon 0-0 with Salford City, and Doncaster currently 1-0 down to Grimsby Town. Now the ball with Bristol City midway inside their own half. As now they work it out wide on the far side. It's knocked down the field as it goes all the way back to the Cardiff goalkeeper there, who comfortably comes to intercept it. Now Cardiff to build out from the back as they quickly move the ball out wide on this near side. Bristol come to challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side of the field. Ball now back in play. It's knocked forward here. So they're coming together there. The referee giving some really poor decisions here. So that's a free kick for Cardiff, but there was nothing in that challenge. If the referees are a joke these days, just slightest contact and they're giving it as a foul. Namby-pamby football. Now the ball played into the box by Bristol. As it's eventually cleared and knocked out wide on the far side. And now Bristol City coming away with it as they've just played back towards the halfway line. Now it's played down the centre as Cardiff come to press the ball. They've managed to win it back there, Cardiff. Now Cardiff coming forward down the centre as they now race into the Bristol half of the field. It's worked out wide on this near side before, again, another clumsy challenge there by Bristol City. Sees the flag go up for the foul. Yeah, Sykes there with a poor challenge. So Cardiff with the free kick out on this near side, midway inside the Bristol City half of the field. Ball crossed in, headed away. Comes out towards the far side. Now Bristol getting across to intercept it as Cardiff come to press the ball. Bristol City managing to knock it long down the field. It's won back by Cardiff as they just play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Cardiff playing it out wide on the far side as they work it forward here. Bristol City just sitting off at the moment as Cardiff just cut it back slightly there. Now it's played back in towards the edge of their own box as they switch the play out to this near side. Coming forward here into the Bristol half of the field, but the ball just takes a deflection there and rolls out for a throw into Cardiff on this near side inside the Bristol City half of the field. So Cardiff with this throw in. Now they work the ball forward. This is coming together there, and again it's gone out of play. So if you're a Cardiff fan or a Bristol City fan, I want to hear from you guys. I'm seeing a lot of empty seats inside the stadium. Why is so many empty seats inside the stadium? If you're a Cardiff fan, let me know. Ticket price is too high. What is going on? I thought this was one of the fixtures that you guys as Cardiff fans and Bristol City fans wanted to have in the season. So I'm confused why there's so many empty seats in the stadium. So there is a lot of empty seats, a lot more than I would expect from what is considered to be a derby game. So if you are a Cardiff fan, please do let me know. Is it because ticket price is too high? Or maybe this fixture's not appealing as much as it used to be? Let me know. If you're a fan of either club, would love to hear from you. Dimitros been booked there by the referee. Now, Bristol playing the ball out wide on the far side. It's knocked forward. So the ball just gets away from them there, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Cardiff. So Cardiff now with the goal kick. Ball knocked long down the field as it's now headed on as Bristol now coming away with it, but quickly challenged there by Cardiff. Cardiff knocking it back in the direction it came from. It's headed out wide to this near side. Now Bristol City with the ball, but again challenged by Cardiff. As Cardiff managed to come away with it. Now Cardiff trying to knock it forward, but it's intercepted by Bristol City. It's now City with the possession. So Bristol with the possession. I have to forget to not say City because both teams are called City, aren't they? Now Bristol with the possession in the middle of the park. It's chipped in behind as the ball just bounces through there to the goalkeeper. And that will be relief momentarily for Cardiff. So ball now worked out wide on the far side. Oh, it's won back by Bristol City. As now Bristol on the attack, playing it into the middle. Shot comes in and it's straight into the goalkeeper's waiting arms. That wasn't a bad effort from outside the box, but the goalkeeper equal to it. And Sykes with the effort there for Bristol City. So Cardiff now to play out from the back. Ball on this near side. Oh, it's gone out of play there for a throw into Bristol. Bristol now with the throw-in taken quickly as they just work it back to the halfway line. And now it's played back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks it long, straight down the field, out wide to that far side. It's headed on. As both sets of players trying to win it there. Bristol City managed to get the ball down on the far side. Now charging towards the edge of the box, trying to get the shot off, and it's deflected behind by Cardiff. And that's going to be a corner on the far side for Bristol City. If you're just joining us, guys, please do hit the like button if you like us covering your team or this game. We are currently on 44, well, just coming up to 45 minutes gone, so about to find out how much added on time there is, and it's still 0-0. I want to hear from you guys. Big following from the Bristol City fans in the away end, but a small following today from the Cardiff fans. Why are Cardiff fans not attending as much for this game? Let me know if you're a Cardiff City fan. Ball knocked up the field on the far side as the corner was taken short. It's a poor one. And eventually Bristol City playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now it's knocked down the field. 1 minute has been added on. Now the ball with Bristol City on the far side. As they come towards the edge of the box here, Cardiff close them down. It's played into the middle of the park. As Bristol eventually work it out wide again on the far side. It's crossed in, and the goalkeeper intercepts it comfortable at the far post. There you go. There goes the half-time whistle, and at half-time it has finished. Cardiff City 0, Bristol City 0. Let's have a look at the half-time match stats. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And feel free to drop your comments in if you have any thoughts on this game or other games even. If you're watching another game around the league, maybe you have an opinion. So just bear with me a second, guys. We'll have a look at the half-time match stats. Let's get rid of that. I thought this was. I thought that this fixture was quite popular down in that part of the country, but it's not proving to be today. Last time we did it when it was played at Bristol City's ground, we got some good interest, but today nowhere near the same interest. So I don't understand that. I thought this was considered a derby down in this part of the country in the UK. But let me know if it's not considered a derby. If you're a fan of either of these two clubs, let me know your thoughts on this fixture. Do you consider it a derby game or not? So here's how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots. 4 for Cardiff, 4 for Bristol City. Shots on target, 2 for Cardiff, 2 for Bristol City. Possession, 49% for Cardiff, 51% for Bristol City. Passes, 216 for Cardiff, 224 for Bristol City. Pass accuracy, 80% for Cardiff and 78% for Bristol. Fouls, 3 for Cardiff, or should I say 3 against Cardiff, 8 against Bristol City. Yellow cards, 2 for Cardiff, 2 for Bristol City. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, 1 apiece. And corners, none for Cardiff, 2 for Bristol City. So there you go. Let's have a quick look at how things are going around the grounds at the other in the other games, guys. Feel free to drop your comments in if you have any thoughts on this game. In the Premier League, it's currently Leicester 0, Arsenal 0, half time in that one. And in the Championship, English Championship, Cardiff City, as we know, 0-0 at the moment with Bristol City. Oxford v Portsmouth is just getting underway. That game was delayed for, I'm not sure why, but it has just got underway. It's currently 0-0 in that one. And Preston v Burnley in the Lancashire Derby is also 0-0 half-time in that one. In English League One, guys, Cambridge United 0, Exeter City 0. Northampton Town 0, Wrexham 2. And in English League Two, Wimbledon 0-0 with Salford at the moment. Doncaster Rovers 1-0 down to Grimsby. So there we go. I think that's covered it. I don't think there's any early kickoffs in Scotland today. And none in the Northern Irish Premiership, none in the Welsh Cup. The earliest kickoff in the Welsh League today is 2 o'clock. So, yeah. So, no results to tell you about at the moment other than what's going on in England. Right, guys. Well, if you are new to the channel, feel free to drop your comments in, guys. Would love to hear from you. That was an end-to-end first half. Both teams going for it, as it appeared to me that Cardiff had the slightly better of the possession. But I think as the game went on, as that first half continued to build, I think Bristol City gained confidence and got more and more possession of the ball, and it became more of an even split by the time the halftime whistle went. As I say, guys, if you are new to the channel, feel free to drop your comments in. Love to hear from you. We are called Fandom for a reason, because we want you guys to feel part of the channel and get involved. That is why we have the Fandom community chat open, the live chats there for you guys to share your views and opinions. Don't complain that your fans get ignored if you're not prepared to come and get involved when we're giving you the chance to have your say. I'm going to go and grab a fresh drink, guys. Please do feel free to drop your comments. And if you are appreciating of us covering the game for your team this afternoon, then please do hit that like button. Let me quickly put the radar back on the screen because that has more stats for you guys. And then I'm going to go and quickly grab a fresh coffee while the chat is quiet and it's the halftime break. So I'm ready for the second half. So there we go. The radar back on the screen. So I'll be back in a sec, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I was just grabbing a fresh drink. So half time, 0-0. Travis dropping in saying, "Come on, Bristol." How you doing, Travis? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Hope you're well, mate. I'm not sure if we've seen you before, but a pleasure to have you with us. And welcome to the show, mate. So I'm quite interested to hear from Cardiff fans. We've done a couple of Cardiff games now here on the channel, and Bristol City fans as well. We've done a few games for you guys, but don't hear a lot from your fans. And I'm wondering why Cardiff fans are not in attendance in much of the game. There's a big following in the away end from the Bristol City fans, but a lot of empty seats from the Cardiff fans in the stadium. So I want to know why, if you're a Cardiff fan, why not many fans attending this game. I would have thought this would well, it's considered to be a derby. You guys, obviously, that support both clubs, let me know if you consider it a derby. Um, but yeah, I would have thought there'd have been more fans at the ground for this game today for Cardiff. Is it because of the kickoff time? Is that got something to do with it, or is it the fact that are you guys disappointed with your team so far, or ticket prices? Whatever it is, let me know why there's not as many Cardiff fans in the stadium as what I would have thought there would be for this game. Players are just coming back out on the field, so we should be getting back underway. Just to let you guys know, I do my best to bring you commentary for different games across the UK here on Fanden, and a lot of the games we cover here on Fanden, I do my best to be neutral out of respect for you guys supporting different teams. So we're back underway as the ball played out wide on this near side. It's knocked down the field and it's gone straight out of play there for a throw in. So the ball gone out of play for a goal kick, actually. Sorry. So goal kick for Cardiff as they take it short. It's played out wide on the far side. So now they work it up the field. It's coming into, well, they've ended up knocking it out. Play on the far side, not keeping the ball under control. And that's going to be a throw into Bristol City, just inside their own half, about 12 yards inside their own half, close to the halfway line. So, ball, well, referee's trying to nick a few yards there. Referee's just telling Bristol to take it further back. Now the ball thrown back in as both sets of players trying to win it there. Cardiff come away with it. Now Cardiff playing it towards the halfway line, racing into the middle of the park as they come forward down the centre, working the ball up towards the edge of the box here. Cardiff trying to get some space, but closed down by Bristol City. Cardiff eventually knocking it out wide on this near side. Now trying to get the cross in. It's knocked away by Bristol City. Now Bristol City kicking it long down the field, trying to get on the counter attack, but Cardiff just managed to intercept it, stop it going out of play on this near side. And now Cardiff with the long ball forward, but it's a poor ball as it bounces straight out of play, and that's going to be a goal kick to Bristol City. Now Bristol City to play out from the back as they play the ball forward. It's won back by Cardiff on the edge of the centre circle. Bit of a tussle going on there, but Cardiff managing to work the ball forward. Now it's played into the box again, knocked away by Bristol City as it goes out on this near side for a throw into Cardiff, deep inside the Bristol City half of the field. So that's going to be a throw in on this near side. Ball back in play. It's now it's played towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in deep, headed towards goal as it just goes over the top of the crossbar. Not a bad effort, just couldn't quite get it on target there at the back post. And that's going to be a goal kick to Bristol City. Now Cardiff showing intent in this second half. with early opportunities. So Bristol now to play out from the back. Ball knocked up to the halfway line. It's knocked forward there as Cardiff intercept it. Now Cardiff trying to come away with it as they chip it back to the halfway line. It's won back by Bristol City as they play it out wide on this near side. Quickly challenged by Cardiff, and now Cardiff coming away with it as they charge forward down this near side. Quickly moving the ball up towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in, and the goalkeeper again with a comfortable save there. But it was a decent effort on target there from outside the box, and it was Robinson with the opportunity. Did well to get the shot off under pressure there. Now the ball knocked long up the field. It's headed out wide on this near side as it just bounces out of play for a throw into Bristol City on this near side, just inside their own half, about 5 yards from the halfway line. So long throw forward here for Bristol as Cardiff head it up into the air as the ball comes down. Both sets of players trying to win it there. As there's a foul and the referee blows for the free kick. There's going to be a free kick to Cardiff just inside their own half, about 7 or 8 yards from the edge of the centre circle. Cardiff now with the long ball out wide to the far side. It's headed on by Bristol as the ball just goes out of play on the far side for a Cardiff throw in right next to the corner flag. Ball back in play. As Cardiff now with the possession on the far side. It's crossed into the box, headed down as Cardiff trying to get the shot off. It's blocked off by Bristol City. Cardiff winning it back outside the box. Now they play it out wide on this near side. And another cross comes in. It's headed up into the air. Cardiff with the shot as it goes wide of this near side post. And that will be a goal kick to Bristol City. But Cardiff fans are feeling they are building the momentum now as they give a round of applause. Jamie's with us. Jamie, a regular fan, then saying, all right, guys, how are you and Becky? Yeah, we're doing good. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you and Megan are well. Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you've had a good start to your weekend, mate. And Jamie also saying, hi, Pitchside, how are you, pal? Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, he's gone. He was in early on in the first half, mate, but he's disappeared. Jamie also saying, hi, Travis, how are you, mate? Awesome. Top man. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes, mate. So we're just waiting for this goal kick here. Oh, it's gone out of play on this near side. That's going to be a throw into Cardiff. Cardiff take it. It's knocked forward. Bristol knocking it back in the direction it came from. But a head tennis going on here as eventually Cardiff managing to get the ball down. It's played forward down the centre. Intercepted on the edge of the centre circle there by Bristol City. As now Bristol play it out wide on this near side. Cardiff come to challenge as they're coming together there, and the referee's going to give the foul. So free kick to Bristol City just inside the Cardiff half of the field, close to the halfway line. About 5 yards from the halfway line. Free kick taken as they just cut it back into their own half. Now it's chipped out wide on this near side. Ball not long down the field. As Bristol just managing to keep the ball under pressure. Now they work it forward towards the edge of the box, trying to get in behind the Cardiff defence. It's taken to the byline. Ball crossed in, and the goalkeeper intercepts it comfortably there. And now quickly tries to get Cardiff on the attack. Ball worked out wide on this near side as they work it back into the middle. It's played out wide to the opposite side of the field. Cardiff play it forward up to the halfway line. Working the ball forward on that far side as it's played up towards the edge of the box here. And the ball just gets away from them there as it goes behind and out of play for a goal kick Oh, no, the referee's giving it as a corner. So corner to Cardiff on the far side. Jamie saying we're doing great. Thank you for asking, Gans, mate. No problem, mate. Good to hear you well. And Jamie also saying, who being the better? It's been a 50-50 game, to be fair, in that first half. Cardiff had slightly the better of the opportunities in the first 20 minutes. Bristol City grew into the game in the first half. And then at the start of this second half, it's been most of the momentum has been with Cardiff. But still 0-0 at the moment. Ball knocked out of play on the far side again as it comes back in. Now it's a throw into Bristol City midway inside their own half of the field on that far side. So waiting for the throw in here. Ball thrown up to the halfway line. As Cardiff now with the possession, playing it forward, but it's intercepted by Bristol City. And now Bristol City charging forward into the middle of the park, quickly moving up towards the edge of the box here as they get the shot off. And the goalkeeper gets down low, makes a save, tips it wide. And that's going to be a corner to Bristol City on this near side. Decent effort there. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering your team or this game, then please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Appreciate the support, guys. So, Bristol City with a corner on this near side. Looking forward to your team playing this afternoon, Jamie. Opportunity for Sheffield United to go top of the league today, with Leeds not playing till Monday. We've got to wait for this corner, guys, as we've got a Bristol City player down on the field just receiving treatment. So while we wait for the corner, let's have a quick look what's going on around the grounds in the Premier League. Still 0-0 with Leicester Arsenal. 55 minutes gone in that one. In the other games in the Championship, Oxford v Portsmouth was postponed, but it did get underway eventually, just later than the planned kickoff. And that one is on 44 minutes at the moment, still 0-0. And in the Lancashire Derby, Preston v Burnley, it's still 0-0 in that one, 59 minutes gone. In League One, guys, Cambridge United 0, Exeter City 0. And in the other game in League One, it's Northampton Town 0, Wrexham 2. In League Two, guys, Wimbledon 0-0 with Salford, and Doncaster Rovers currently 2-0 down to Grimsby Town. McCrory coming off here, and Tanner coming on, substitution. So we're about to have the corner on this near side for Bristol City. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away out to this near side as Bristol City managed to keep the possession. It's crossed back in, headed up into the air. It's now Cardiff with the possession, trying to get on the attack, racing forward up towards the edge of the centre circle. But the referee's blown for a foul there. That's going to pull it back. So free kick to Bristol City. Inside the Cardiff half of the field. Sorry, guys. Now the ball played back to the halfway line as Bristol City chip it long down the field. It's headed on there by Cardiff. Cardiff, the referee, they got caught offside there. So the referee blowing for the offside. Jamie saying, come on, Bristol City and Cardiff fans, come in, say hello, and everyone else, welcome to Fandom. Thank you, Jamie. Yep, I have been asking fans, both clubs to come and get involved, but I don't know why they don't choose not to. Obviously, we know some fans like to just listen in. But you'd think, considering how many fans feel that they don't get their voices heard or their club doesn't get enough attention by the mainstream media, here we are giving two clubs attention that don't get that attention by the mainstream media. And those fans of those clubs don't come and get involved. Strange. Bristol City Lost the ball there. Cardiff racing forward on the far side as they come towards the edge of the box. They get the shot off and it's gone wide of this near side post. But thank you, Jamie. James saying, big game today. Yeah, big game for you guys away at Luton. Luton's struggling as well. But sometimes it's the teams that are struggling that can be the most difficult to get the points off sometimes. Ball knocked down the field. So they're coming together there. And the referee blows for another foul. So Bristol City with the free kick. It's midway inside the Cardiff half of the field, out towards this near side, about halfway between the centre of the field and the touchline on this near side. But yeah, big game for you guys today, Jamie. And James saying we need to win and need Sunderland to help us out on Monday. Now the ball crossed into the box by Bristol City. Bristol City have scored! Ball knocked into the back of the net. 59 and a half minutes gone. It's Cardiff City 0, Bristol City 1. Goal coming from the free kick there. Bristol fans in happy land in the away end. I think it was the captain that scored here. Let me just see the replay. Ball was crossed in from the free kick. And, yep, it is headed into the back of the net. And it is the Bristol City captain with the goal in at the far post. Well, some of the Cardiff fans too busy there claiming something. I'm not sure what they were claiming offside, but looked to me like he played the offside trap well. So Knight with the goal for Bristol City. That's what the game needed, to be fair. Ball knocked on up the field on that far side. It's knocked out of play for throwing to Cardiff, taken quickly. Now Cardiff with the ball back in play as they play it towards the edge of the box here. Just managing to keep the ball under pressure. Now it's played back to the halfway line and eventually into the centre circle. They work the ball out wide on this near side as Bristol City come to challenge for it. Cardiff just managed to retain it there as they cut it back into their own half. Ball worked out wide on the far side as they knock it forward here. And now Bristol City winning it back. Bristol City on the attack, racing down the far side. Ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away by Cardiff as it bounces out on the far side for a throw-in. Jamie saying, I was trying to find that movie you were on about last night. I can't find it, pal. Yeah, I could say, Jamie, it is a difficult film to find because I don't think it was released in the UK in the same way it was released in America. So it is a difficult film to find. I would recommend to go and watch it on Turk TV, but Turk TV doesn't seem to be working, hasn't been working for the last 12 months. Another substitution there by Cardiff. So Cardiff bringing off Vinoma, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Andy Rinota coming off, and Aaron Ramsey coming on to replace him. Now the ball on the far side with Cardiff as they come forward. Racing down that far side, just cutting it back there. As now it's worked up towards the edge of the box. Taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in. Well, it just gets away from them there. And now Bristol City coming away with it as they knock the ball down this near side. Racing forward into the Cardiff half of the field. Quickly moving up towards the edge of the box here. As they slip, but manage to keep the ball as it's played into the middle on the edge of the Cardiff box. Bristol looking for space here. Cardiff trying to get a challenge in there as Bristol eventually get the shot off and it's deflected behind by Cardiff, and that's going to be another corner to Bristol City. So yeah, Jamie, you might have to do a deeper search on the internet to find it, mate. I'll have to have a look for it where you can find it. Obviously, I've got it, as I said to you last night, I've got it on a data DVD simply because it's difficult to find. So corner on the far side here for Bristol City. Corner comes in, knocked away by Cardiff. Bristol City winning it back outside the box. It's crossed in here. Knocked away. And it's now Cardiff playing it out wide on this. As they're coming together there, Bristol City trying to keep the ball under control. Cardiff came to challenge, came away with it, but then eventually there's a foul has been given. So it's a free kick on this near side this time for Bristol City. It's about 5 yards from the corner flag on this near side. So yeah, I'll have to try and look for it when I get a bit of time and let you know, Jamie, see if I can find it on another website or something. Jamie saying Cardiff gone to sleep at the back a little bit at the moment. They are having to weather the storm. They've had plenty of possession and plenty of momentum going forward, but are not been able to make it count. Normally, when the game goes that way, you get punished at the other end of the field. Take nothing away from Bristol City, though. They've had to absorb a lot of pressure, and now they're having a spell of momentum. Free kick taken. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away up the field. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now knocks it long out wide on this near side as Cardiff head it out of play. And that's going to be a throw-in to Bristol City midway inside the Cardiff half of the field. Jamie's saying, I keep an eye out, an eye on it. Thanks, though, pal. No worries, Jamie. As I say, when I get a chance, I'll try and see if I can find a website that's got it so you can watch it. I'll tell you one that you might find it on. I don't know if they do movies, but I know when I've gone and struggled to find stuff on other websites, sometimes they've had a lot of stuff, and that's Daily Motion. Check out Daily Motion, see if they've got it. It's kind of a YouTube type platform. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side. It's played forward. So Cardiff try and knock it away there, but there's a coming together. It's gone out of play on this near side for another throw-in to Bristol City midway inside the Cardiff half. And Jamie's saying it may wake them up front, that goal. Absolutely, yeah, but at the moment the momentum is with Bristol City. So Cardiff needing to weather the storm at the moment. Now the ball back in play as Cardiff come away with it. As a challenge there. No foul given by the referee. Bristol City winning it back. Now Bristol City playing it towards the edge of the box, trying to get the shot off there, but it's blocked off by Cardiff. Chipped outside the box. Now Cardiff trying to get on the attack. So it's challenged by Bristol City, but Cardiff managed to regain the possession in the middle of the park. Now they chip it out wide on the far side, coming forward. So Bristol City challenge for it. Now Bristol City playing it back into the middle. It's worked out towards this near side now. As they come forward up to the halfway line. Cardiff coming to challenge for it. Bristol City managed to retain it. Now long crossfield ball out to the opposite side, but it just goes out of play there. And that's going to be a throw into Cardiff. Ball played forward as Cardiff just play it back into the middle of the park, midway inside their own half. Bristol City coming to press the ball. Now it's worked out wide on this near side. Play it back into the middle. It's worked out wide out towards the far side as Bristol City come to press the ball. Cardiff just managed to retain it there, but they cut it back. Now trying to come forward again. as the ball played up to the halfway line, working it down that far side, trying to play it in behind the Bristol City defence there, but no Cardiff player running onto it, and Bristol City managed to get back and intercept it. Now it's knocked long down the field on the far side as Cardiff come across and head it out of play for a throw-in on the far side to Bristol City. If you're just joining us, guys, please do hit the like button if you like us covering your team or this game. That's the best way to let us know. We are currently 68 minutes gone. It's Cardiff 0, Bristol City 1. Ball back in play. As Bristol City play it back into their own half and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper as he comes out to intercept it. Blasts it long down the field. That's poor there by the Bristol City goalkeeper as he's just gifted possession straight back to Cardiff, knocking it long. So the ball back with the Cardiff goalkeeper. As now Cardiff trying to build out from the back. Working the ball out wide on the far side, challenged by Bristol City, but Cardiff managed to retain it. As now they chip the ball back into the middle as it comes out towards this near side. Bristol City shifting players across to press the ball. Cardiff just managed to retain it here. Now Cardiff playing it back into the centre circle as they switch the play back out wide on the far side. It's played forward as Bristol City come to press the ball. Cardiff just managing to retain it. It's knocked forward as Bristol City blast the ball up the field. And it's won back by Cardiff inside the centre circle. Now Cardiff chipping it forward down the centre, headed away by Bristol City. There's a bit of head tennis going on there. And now Cardiff managing to get the ball down as they play it back out wide on the far side. Now charging forward. Ball played back into the middle as Cardiff with a shot from outside the box, but it's high, wide and handsome. Jamie is saying, thanks for that, Gaz. I have a look on that later. No worries, Jamie. I'm not saying you'll find it there, but like I say, it is a good platform when I can't find stuff. I've found a few things on there that I've not been able to find on more well-known platforms like YouTube and Netflix and things like that. So it is always a good website as an alternative to look for stuff. Another substitution here for Cardiff. El Ghazi. Ghazi coming off. Sorry, guys. That's so it was El Ghazi coming off, and it's Willock coming on for Cardiff. And another substitution is Robinson coming off, and Salak coming on. And substitution for Bristol City, Armstrong coming off and Wells coming on. So Bristol City now with a goal kick. Ball knocked down the field. It's headed back in the direction it came from. Now the ball headed down out wide to this near side. And Cardiff now with the possession. It's played forward. As that's a poor ball forward. It's deflected out of play for a throw-in on this near side. And Cardiff now take the throw-in quickly. Ball thrown forward. As now it's worked down this near side. Cardiff racing towards the byline. Ball crossed in as it's headed away by Bristol City. And now Bristol City trying to keep the ball under pressure there, but it's won back by Cardiff. And now Cardiff on the far side. It's challenged by Bristol City before eventually the ball goes out of play there for a throw-in on the far side. Jamie saying Arsenal missed a penalty, guys. Be careful with that football. It may come past your home. And that kind of is it. They blazed it wide of it. Jamie saying if you're listening in, welcome, come in, say hi and like and subscribe. Everyone is welcome to join us. Absolutely well said, Jamie. Yep, come and say hello if you're listening in the background, guys. All fans welcome here. We are not a club channel. We are a fan community channel working to bring good football fans together. So thank you, Jamie. So free kick now. Ball knocked long down the field by Bristol City as it's knocked into the box here. Cardiff trying to clear their lines. Cardiff under pressure there as Bristol try and challenge. Cardiff knocking it out wide on this near side. Ball played forward as Bristol City just managed to get to it first and knock it out of play before Cardiff could get in behind their defence. Now Cardiff with the ball back in play, and the referee has blown for a foul there. So that's going to be a free kick to Bristol City. Gary Evans, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom and the Fandom community. Hope you're well, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to Fandom and welcome to the show, mate. And Gary Evans saying, come on, Bluebirds. So you are a Cardiff City fan then, I presume, mate? Well, pleasure to have you with us. Ball knocked out of play on this near side. So now it's thrown up the field by Cardiff. Bristol City winning it back on the halfway line. It's chipped forward. As both sets of players trying to win it there. Now Bristol City playing it out wide on this near side, coming towards the byline. Cardiff coming across to press the ball as it's cut back now. As Bristol City looking for some space. It's played in towards the edge of the box. Cardiff quickly coming to press the ball. But now Bristol City just cutting it back slightly up the field. It's played all the way back to the halfway line. Sorry, guys. Felt like the microphone with a hair on it or something there. Ball played into the box as Cardiff trying to clear their lines, but Bristol City still coming here. Ball crossed in as it's headed wide of this near side post. That's a decent effort. Jamie saying, hi, Gary Evans. Welcome to Fandom. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. And Gary is saying, I am in New Zealand. The other side of the world for you. Well, big shout out to you and a hello out there in New Zealand, Gary. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're doing well. And Gary saying, Bluebirds all my life. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm sure you know more about your own club than me, mate, but Cardiff certainly with a potential to get back to the Premier League, but obviously a lot of work to do to get there. As now Cardiff on the attack on the far side. Ball crossed into the box. It's headed away by Bristol City. As they eventually knock the ball up the field. It's won back by Cardiff. Cardiff chipping it out wide on the far side. As they just managed, well, must the referee stop the play here? As he's no, he's not. The ball played forward here by Cardiff on the far side. Bristol City coming to challenge. Cardiff just cutting it back slightly. Now a long crossfield ball out to this near side. As they cross it into the box, it's knocked away by the goalkeeper. Bristol City blasted up the field, and it's won back by Cardiff on the edge of the centre circle. Now Cardiff playing it forward down the centre. So they work the ball up towards the edge of the box here. It's played out wide on the far side, taken to the byline. They just managed to keep it in play there. As Bristol City come across to press the ball. It's crossed in, headed away as it just bounces out of play on the far side for a throw-in. So awesome. Pleasure to have you with us, Gary. Thank you, mate. Jamie is saying, Gary, cool, mate. Thank you, Jamie. Yep, well said. Jamie saying, Gary, welcome to Fandom. Everybody's welcome to join us, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Now, Cardiff winning the ball back there as the ball comes back in. It's played into the centre of the field. Now crossed into the box, headed on, and the goalkeeper with a comfortable save there as that relieves the pressure momentarily for Bristol City. Thank you, Jamie. Well said, mate. Noah Williams, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom and the Fandom community. Pleasure to have you with us, Noah Williams. Hope you're well, mate. Welcome to Fandom and welcome to the show. Noah Williams saying, come on, you Reds. You're a Bristol City fan then. Awesome. Well, a pleasure to have you part of the Fandom community, mate. Welcome to the show. Now the ball on this near side as Cardiff racing forward. into the Bristol City half. Ball played up towards the edge of the box here as they look to find some space to get the crossing, but Bristol City pressing well here. As Bristol City now knocking the ball down the field. It's won back by Cardiff on the halfway line. Ball played into the centre circle. It's chipped out wide to the far side as Cardiff come towards the edge of the box again here. Looking to get the crossing. Ball crossed in. It's headed wide. And that's going to be a corner on this near side to Cardiff. Garrett is saying, sounds like a good game. Yeah, it has been. I think it started off a little bit cagily in the first half, but as the game's gone on, there's been more and more momentum. Both ends of the field, both teams going for it, as you might expect in what most people consider to be a derby game. Corner comes in. It's short towards it, near post, knocked away by Bristol City. As the ball rolls all the way back to the halfway line. Cardiff picking it up there. Now it's crossed up towards the edge of the box. It's headed back towards the edge of the centre circle. Now Cardiff playing it out wide on the far side. As Bristol City come to press the ball, Cardiff just managing to retain it there. So now they try and play it forward again towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in, headed down. As Bristol City just managing to knock it away. But a bit of a tussle going on there. So eventually they go down, but the referee says no foul. And now Cardiff coming away with it as they play it out wide on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. Bristol City coming across to challenge for it. And eventually the ball's gone out of play there. And saying referee giving that as a corner or a goalkeeper. I think he's giving it as a corner. Yep, so another corner on this near side for Cardiff. If you're just joining us, guys, please do hit the like button if you like us covering your team or this game. Hitting that like button has got nothing to do with the result, guys. It simply helps us identify how much you guys appreciate us covering your club. The more likes we see for the games that where we cover your club on the channel, then the more chance there is we'll cover more games for your club in the future. So please do hit the like button and come and get involved in the Fanden community chat if you want to. Would be a pleasure to welcome you to the Fanden community. Thank you, Garrett. Jamie saying hi. Noah Williams, welcome to Fanden. Corner comes in there as it's headed towards goal, and the keeper manages to intercept it comfortably there. As he now quickly gets Bristol City on the attack. Ball thrown out wide on the far side as Cardiff try and challenge for it. They managed to, and the ball's gone out of play for a throw-in on the far side for Bristol City, midway inside the Cardiff half of the field. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Yep, welcome to the Fanden community. Both Gary Evans and Noah Williams. Thank you, Jamie. And Gary is saying, time for a visit back home, I think. You mean coming back to the UK? Is that what you mean, Gary? I'm not sure if you're originally from the UK, but I'm presuming you might mean that. So, ball on the far side now for Cardiff. Ball thrown in. Sorry, Bristol City, sorry. As Cardiff managed to come away with it. Now Cardiff on the far side, racing forward here. As they race into the Bristol City half, coming towards the edge of the box here. Bristol City trying to challenge. Cardiff just managed to retain it. It's crossed in as the goalkeeper just manages to intercept it at the far post. And that relieves the pressure momentarily. If you are just joining us, guys, we're on 82 minutes gone. It's Cardiff 0, Bristol City 1. Been a tight game, but plenty of opportunities at either end. The goalkeeper, I think, just feeling the impact of a collision there. Jamie saying, welcome. You're welcome, guys, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciated, mate. Loving the positive vibes as always. I think you might be pleased to know I am hoping, if I can get the game okay, I'm hoping to cover your team this afternoon, Jamie, as we've not covered them for a wee while. Now the ball not long down the field as it's headed back in the direction, but the referee stopped the game, stopped the play there. So, yeah, hope you're happy to hear that, Jamie. We'll be giving your club some coverage this afternoon, hopefully, as long as I don't have any problems getting the game. Now the ball worked out wide on the far side. Cardiff just cutting it back into the middle here. Now it's worked forward as they play it long down the field. It's headed on there by Bristol City, knocked away out to the far side as it just goes out for a throw in on the far side. And that will be a throw into Cardiff. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie's saying, Gary, you're meaning coming back to the UK, mate? And Gary is saying, I am from Cwmbran Garant. Is that a Welsh? That's a Welsh town, isn't it? That's a Welsh town, I think. Not a town I'm very familiar with, to be honest, Gary, if I'm totally honest with you, mate. I'll have to look that one up on a map. Now, Cardiff coming forward, challenged there by Bristol City. So Bristol City managed to come away with it. Now it's chipped down the field as it comes out wide to the far side. Cardiff managed to get back and intercept it. They play it forward there, but it's intercepted by Bristol City on the far side. Now Bristol City just playing it back to the halfway line. And eventually it's played all the way back to the edge of their own box. Cardiff coming to press the ball. Bristol City just managed to retain it. It's played out wide on the far side. Now they knock it long down the field as it bounces all the way back to the goalkeeper there. Goalkeeper comes out and heads it away out to the far side. Bristol City picking up the loose ball. Now it's played into the box here, crossed in, and the goalkeeper makes a save at the far post. And that relieves the pressure momentarily for Cardiff as the keeper quickly tries to get Cardiff on the attack, playing it forward down the centre. It's worked out wide to this near side. Bristol City coming to press the ball. Cardiff just managed to retain it. Now they play it into the centre circle. So they work it out wide on the far side, hugging the touchline. Bristol City coming to press the ball. Cardiff just cut it back there, played towards the edge of the centre circle. Now they switch the play out to this near side, just keeping it in play there. So now Cardiff charging forward. Ball played towards the edge of the box. It's intercepted there by Bristol City, who do not a good job of clearing their lines there as it's won back by Cardiff. Cardiff now with the possession on this near side. Now looking to get the cross in, but it's just cut back. So now they play it out wide on this near side, hugging the touchline. It's played into the edge of the box there as it eventually rolls into the middle and it's knocked forward, headed away by Bristol City. Cardiff winning it back on the far side. Now looking to get the cross in here. Closed down, but eventually they do get the cross in. It's deep and headed behind by Bristol City. That's going to be another corner to Cardiff on this near side. Jamie with the symbols for his club. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie saying I beat in the chat. No worries about that, mate. No worries, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Corner comes in as it's won back by Cardiff. Cardiff now with the shots, and it's the goalkeeper managing to make the save, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Bristol City. Rick is with us. Rick saying, afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all good this afternoon. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you, Rick. I hope you're well yourself, mate. Hope the family's good. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. And a big, big thank you to you again for your generosity last night. Really appreciated. Welcome to the show, Rick. Hope you're well and hope you're enjoying your weekend so far, mate. Welcome. Another regular fan dinner. Now the ball worked out wide on the far side as Cardiff trying to work it forward there, but Bristol City come across and make the challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in as Cardiff now take it quickly. Ball worked into the middle of the park. Cardiff just with the possession just inside their own half. It's played forward here. So Bristol City come to press the ball. Cardiff playing it out wide on this near side. So it's just cut back there. Now Cardiff working the ball out to the opposite side of the field. Coming forward into the Bristol City half. Bristol City shifting players across to press the ball. It's now played forward. Cardiff coming towards the edge of the box here. So it's challenged there by Bristol City, but Cardiff just managing to retain it. Now taking it to the byline. It's crossed in. Intercepted by Bristol City. Bristol City clearing their lines, knocking it long down the field. As now Cardiff just get back and knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now with the possession as it's worked out towards this near side. Long ball forward, trying to get in behind the Bristol City defence. It's headed out wide on the far side. Cardiff picking up the loose ball. Now Cardiff playing it forward towards the edge of the box. It's crossed into the box there, but intercepted comfortably by the goalkeeper at the near post. Apologies, guys, if you're noticing the radar is slightly ahead of me. I have no control over that. I'll leave it on the screen to keep you guys better informed so you're not relying on my commentary skills entirely. Garrett is saying, Dim, Sharid, Krag. Thank you, Garrett. He's speaking Welsh there, mate. Ball knocked down the field. Cardiff now with the possession. Say race forward up to the halfway line. Ball worked out wide on the far side. As they come forward here. Closed down by Bristol City. Cardiff just managing to retain it here. Now it's worked out wide on this near side. As they play it back into the middle. Closed down by Bristol City, but Cardiff playing it into the box. It's crossed in. Oh, Cardiff knocking into the back of the net at the back post as they grab the equaliser. Almost bang on 90 minutes. Cardiff equalising. It's Cardiff 1, Bristol City 1. And we're about to find out what added on time is coming. But what a time for an equaliser. 5 minutes to be added on at the end of this second half. Jamie saying, good afternoon, Rick. How are you, mate? And the little one. Thank you, Jamie. And Rick saying, all good, thanks for asking, Jamie. Hope you are well. You and yours are okay. Thank you, Rick. And Jamie saying, Rick, good to hear, mate. And yeah, I'm all right. Thanks, buddy. Awesome. So game on, guys. 1-1. 5 minutes remaining of added on time. If you're just joining us, guys, please do hit the like button if you like us covering your team or this game. That's the best way to let us know, hitting that like button. Thank you very much to you guys that have been kind and positive enough to do so already. Appreciate the support, guys. Cardiff now back with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked forward up towards the edge of the box. There's Cardiff coming again here. Ball played towards the byline. It's crossed in, knocked away by Bristol City. And now Bristol City trying to get on the attack, playing the ball out wide on the far side, racing forward, but they've ended up running the ball out of play there. And that's going to be a throw into Cardiff on this near side, midway inside their own half of the field. Rick saying, how's your brain today, Gaz? Hope you had a good kip last night. Reading still League One, Gaz. Yeah, I did. I did get a good sleep. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for asking. Yeah, my brain was a bit switched off last night for the game we covered. Been a long week working. But thank you, Rick. Top man. I like that. Gary saying 3:16 a.m. here in New Zealand. Oh, early morning for you then, mate. Have you stayed up or have you got up early for it, mate? Ball now knocked down the field. It's headed towards the edge of the box there. Knocked back up the field as now Bristol City coming away with it. Played out wide on this near side. Cardiff challenge and the ball's gone out of play there for a throw-in. But yep, we know all about you guys down there, down under in Australia and also New Zealand. Obviously having to stay up at weird times to catch the football over here in the UK. We do have one or two Australian fans that pop in from time to time. So I think you might be the first fan that we've seen from New Zealand. I'm not sure. I can't remember. As we have had a few fans from around the world. But a pleasure to have you with us, Gary, down there in New Zealand. Rick saying, I was born in New Zealand. Ah, was you, Rick? Oh, cool. So we've got a free kick on this near side. Better place to live than the UK. The UK is going to shit, guys. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you if you live over here. Now, free kick on this near side for Bristol City. It's crossed into the box, knocked towards goal, and the goalkeeper just manages to intercept it there. Now, quickly trying to get Cardiff on the attack. Ball played into the middle. It's worked out wide on the far side. And it's played forward here as Cardiff, with the momentum, racing forward into the Bristol City half. Bristol City scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball. Now it's worked forward down this near side as Cardiff coming towards the edge of the box here. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away though as Bristol City eventually knock it back up to the centre circle. It's intercepted by Cardiff. Now Cardiff on the edge of the centre circle as they come forward down the centre, chipped into the box here, headed away by Bristol City. Bristol City now charging out wide on the far side as they eventually knock the ball out of play, and that's going to be a throw-in on the far side for Cardiff. Gary saying, lovely country. I've never been there, mate. Never been there, but I have heard good things about it. Jamie saying, never been to New Zealand. Love to go one day. Absolutely, yep. Well said, Jamie. Same here, mate. Rick saying, I was born in Gisborne. Awesome. Cool, mate. Jamie saying, Rick, nice. Oh, Cardiff on the attack here. Sorry, Bristol City on the attack here as they race into the box. Cardiff getting back, make the challenge, and the ball deflected out on this near side as it goes out for a corner to Bristol City. Jamie saying, nice one. Rick saying, I now have dual citizenship. Awesome. What the hell made you come back to the UK, Rick? Seriously, I'm presuming family reasons or something, but oh man, if I had dual citizenship, I would be not be coming back to the UK. As the corner comes in, it's knocked towards the goal there, but the goalkeeper intercepts it. And now the referee blows for the final whistle. And at the full-time whistle, it has finished. Cardiff City 1, Bristol City 1. A great game, end-to-end. Both teams going for it. And a great advert for the English Championship as they share the spoils. Don't forget, guys, before you leave, do please hit that like button. Let's have a look at the full-time match stats, and we'll also have a quick look at the league table before we wrap it up. If you've got any final thoughts, please do drop them in now, guys, because I will be jumping off quickly to get ready for the 3 o'clock kickoff. So please do feel free to drop your comments in if you have any thoughts on this game. Let me quickly share the match stats. We'll have a look at the match stats and also at the league table. And if you could, guys, please do hit the like button before you leave. I'll come to your comments in a moment. But yeah, I think a draw, in fairness, obviously I'm looking at it from a neutral perspective, guys, but I think a draw, in fairness, was a fair result. Both teams were going for it. Neither team really got on top of the other. So I think a share of the spoils is probably a fair result. And that's my opinion coming from a neutral perspective. Right, guys, this is how the game has gone in numbers. Total shots, 13 for Cardiff, 11 for Bristol City. Shots on target, 6 for Cardiff, 4 for Bristol City. Possession, 57% for Cardiff, 43% for Bristol. Passes, 453 for Cardiff, 347 for Bristol. Pass accuracy, 82% for Cardiff, 72% for Bristol City. Fouls, 12 against Cardiff, 9 against Bristol. Yellow cards, 2 apiece. Red cards, none, thankfully. Offsides, 1 against Cardiff, 4 against Bristol City. And corners, 4 for Cardiff, 5 for Bristol City. We'll come to the table in a minute. Let's just have a look what's gone on in the other championship results. Just to let you know, Arsenal have won 2-0 against Leicester in the Premier League. And in the English Championship, the other results that were kicking off at dinner time today, it's finished in the Lancashire Derby, Preston 0, Burnley 0. And in the other game that kicked off late, it was delayed for some reason. It's currently Oxford United 0, Portsmouth 1. 66 minutes gone in that one. So let's have a quick look at the league table, guys. Just bear with me a second. Here we go. So as you can see, Bristol City in 7th position, 33 games played, 11 wins, 13 draws, 9 defeats on 46 points with a goal difference of +4. So Bristol City obviously will be, I'm sure you guys, Bristol City fans, will be eager to see other teams get on in and around you this afternoon with games still to play. Obviously, Cardiff will be the same as they currently sit in 20th position on 32 games played, 7 wins, 11 draws, 14 defeats on 32 points, minus 19 goal difference. So that's they need to start minimising the goals they're conceding, because that is not a good total to be going into the latter part of the season with minus 19. But Cardiff fans, keep the faith, guys. You guys have got a great club. Obviously, you are a club that certainly have the potential to dig yourselves away from the relegation zone with with quite a few games still to come. Still time for you guys to get yourselves out of trouble. And obviously, Derby County did a little favour for you guys last night as they dropped into the bottom 3, losing last night to Ipswich. Was it Ipswich? Sorry. Who did they play last night? I can't remember. I can't remember it, but they lost 4-0 anyway. And it was obviously that's 4 goals conceded for Derby, and they're on minus 13 goals with Hull just above just below Cardiff and above Derby on 29 points. So Cardiff are 3 points clear of the relegation zone. But need to try and start putting a bit of a run together if they can to pull themselves away from the danger. So we'll see how that pans out. Let's go back to the comments before we wrap things up. Rick saying, I have. Thank you for that, Rick. Yeah, dual citizenship. Jamie saying, game on. Thank you, Jamie. Yep, it proved to be a fair share of the spoils, I think. Gary Evans saying, yes, thank you, Gary. Enjoying the goal equaliser for his team. Yahoo. I like that, Gary. Yahoo. And Gary saying, I live in Orchaggio, Wolcato. Not is that a city or a town? Not somewhere. I've never been to New Zealand, so I'm not mega familiar with the towns and cities over there. Maybe get over there one day, though. But thank you, Gary. Limbs, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. And a pleasure to have you with us. Not happy with the result, I take it, mate. Well, you guys are getting a point. If you can't win it, don't lose it. That's always the way to look at it, mate. Limbs saying Bristol City are rubbish. Well, I'm not sure which club you're talking from there, but welcome to Fan Den and the Fan Den community. We respect your opinion, mate. Even though we might disagree. But a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the show and welcome to Fan Den. Rick is saying Bristol City are not having a bad season, to be fair. Yeah, I was thinking the same myself, Rick. Look at Cardiff fans. They've got plenty to be depressed about. Cardiff sitting, in the bottom, near the bottom of the table. Bristol City, as we can see, sitting in 7th. Which is not a bad place to be, in fairness. So, yeah, I agree, Rick. Well said. They're having a pretty good season, mate. Jamie is saying, hi, Limbs. Welcome to Fan Den. Thank you, Jamie. And Garrett is saying, I am a retired mechanical and electrical engineer. Cool, Gary, cool. Well, it's a pleasure to have you part of the Fan Den community, mate. I'm not an expert on mechanics, but I've learned a bit over the years doing mechanics, repairs, gearboxes, things like that with my mates. So I'm not an expert, but I certainly know a bit about engines. Although I'm not, obviously, like I say, not an electrical. I'm not very good with the electrical side of stuff, though. That's something I just can't get my head round. Ricky's saying this country is in an awful state, Gaz. Years of decay and neglect. A&E waiting lists like a whole day or more. Disgraceful. Yeah, fair shout, Rick. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're absolutely right. Unfortunately, it's down to people keep voting for these stupid political parties that have had plenty of opportunities. Two political parties I'm not going to mention, but you guys know who they are. They have had more than enough opportunities to make this country great again and put the great back in Great Britain, but they don't do that. But like I say, we're not going to get onto the politics. But thank you, Rick. Good point, mate. Rick saying, I came to the UK when I was just over one, Gaz. My mum and dad are English. They emigrated, then came back. I class myself as English. I'm proud. I do look how New Zealand national team get on. Rightly so, Rick. Rightly so, mate. Yep, absolutely. Well, that's fair enough. You came back to the UK when you was the decision was made for you. Then, in fairness, so yeah, fair shout, mate. Thank you, Rick. Garrett is saying, yes, a good draw. Awesome. Thank you, Garrett. Yep, good shout. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get through the comments, not because I don't want to chat with you guys, but because we're obviously fast approaching the next kickoff time. Which is 3 o'clock, so I've got less than half an hour to get ready for that. Jamie saying, I'll be back in at 3. No worries, Jamie. Thank you for being with us, mate. A pleasure as always. Hopefully, see you on the next one. Take care, mate. And best wishes to you and your lovely lady. Rick saying, thanks for the stream, guys. As always, take care. Oh, thank you, Rick. Top man, thank you for being with us. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, Rick. And as always, best wishes to you and your family. Enjoy. Hope your team get a good result for you this weekend, Rick. Thank you for being with us, mate. And Jamie saying, take care. Bye for now, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Best wishes to you, Megan. Take care. See you soon. Top man. Thank you, Jamie. And Gary Evans saying, thank you. My pleasure, Gary. Thank you for being with us, mate. Appreciate the kind words. Top man. And Jamie saying 17 likes. Big thank you to everyone. Absolutely. Yep. Thank you to everybody that has been kind and considerate to hit that like button. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Jamie. And Gary is saying, come on, pump it. Thank you, Gary. And Gary also saying, we will survive, I think. Yeah, I think you will. I think you will. You guys are too big enough. You're too big to go down. But unfortunately, it does happen, as we know, with Birmingham City down there in League One. Derby County was down there last season. They're in trouble of going down there again. And my own club also in League One as well, mate. So it is that trap door of the Championship that don't matter how big your club is, you have to fight for the points to make sure you stay in it. And avoid that trap door. But I agree, Gary. I think you guys will dodge the trap door, hopefully. Gary saying QPR for Derby 0. Yeah, that's it, QPR. My apologies. I just my brain switched off because I'm thinking ahead, not behind. Obviously, we have another game to jump onto after this one. Thank you, Gary. And Gary saying I was technical manager for Toyota. Right, cool. Awesome. Well, that's a pretty good job, mate, and prestigious job. Would suggest that you got great qualifications in the mechanical trade. But yep, sorry, I haven't got time to talk to you about it now, mate. I need to jump off and get ready for the next game. But thank you for being with us, Gary Evans. Thank you for your kind words as well earlier. And best wishes to you and your family. Hopefully see you on a future stream again, mate. We cover a lot of clubs here on football fandom across the UK, in England, Scotland, and Wales as well. As in the future, we hope so. We hope to also cover a bit of Northern Irish football in the future if we can, but it's difficult to get Northern Irish games, unfortunately. But thank you for being with us, Gary. Best wishes to you and your family, and hopefully see you again on a future stream, mate. Take care. Stay safe. So, yep, time for me to wrap it up, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage of the game tonight. I'm sorry to say this afternoon. I'm sorry. I'm so used to doing games throughout the week at night time. So, forgive my mistake there. This afternoon, should I say. Thank you to all the new comers to the channel, getting involved. It's been a pleasure to welcome you to Fandom. Thank you to everybody listening in the background. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and well. It was a good game, this, and I think, in fairness, a share of the spoils was a fair result. But obviously, I don't support either club. I'm bringing you commentary as a neutral, so that's a neutral point of view. But thank you for being with us, guys. Stay safe, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hopefully, I'll see some of you guys on future streams. All the best. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.